Hi everyone and welcome. Thank you so much for taking time to check out this video. Before we begin, if you could please check out my other videos I have uploaded, that would be greatly appreciated. I'm currently in the process of uploading video I took from Stevie Nicks' 24 Karat Gold tour. I did attend 3 concerts on that tour, 2 of them I did film, so again I'm in the process of uploading those, but if you could take time to check out the one I have uploaded, it would be greatly appreciated. In the series for my Stevie Nicks collection, I will be showing you my entire Stevie Nicks collection, beginning with her Bella Donna album, all the way up to her most recent release of Stand Back 1981 to 2017. I'm breaking down the videos by album. If I didn't, this video would be over an hour long, and I don't think anyone wants to be here for that long. A little history about my collection. I started my collection in 2006 with my first Stevie Nicks purchase in the local record store. I did purchase the Bella Donna album and also the Wild Heart album. It has taken me 14 years to get my collection to where it is today. So for any new album collectors out there, it does take time to get your collection to where you want it to be. So please do keep that in mind. Personally, I still have a lot more that I do need to find for her releases, so it'll probably take me 20 more years before I can fully acquire everything in her collection. A little disclaimer, for Stevie's most recent releases, I do purchase them from authorized retailers. For any of her out-of-print items, I do purchase them through eBay or Discogs. So let's get this collection started. The first item I have to share with you is Stevie Nicks' Bella Donna vinyl album. This particular vinyl is a 1981 US stereo specialty pressing release. This is the nicest vinyl copy I have of the Bella Donna album. I would grade it very good plus to near mint. This album was gifted to me. The next item I have is another vinyl copy of the Bella Donna album. It is the 1981 US release Columbia House Club edition. Notice the different hues of this album compared to the previous. This one has a blue tint, as the last one had a purple tint. This copy isn't nearly as nice as the previous copy, but it was one of the first records I ever bought to begin this collection. My next item is the 12-inch US 1982 single release for Edge of 17. Both songs on this single are the live version Stevie recorded on her Bella Donna tour. One song is a shortened version, the other side is the full-length version. On the back of the album cover, it states this song was recorded live at the Wilshire Theater, Los Angeles on December 13th. 1981. This took me quite a while to find in this particular condition. A lot of the ones I came across online had a lot of wear on the cover sleeve and for a high price. I finally came along this copy, which was being sold for a decent price, so I scooped it up. My next item is the 7-inch US 1982 single release for Edge of 17. Again, this is a stereo specialty pressing. Side 1 includes a shortened version of the album release, and Side 2 has the live version Stevie performed on her Bella Donna tour. My next item is the 7-inch US 1982 single release for After the Glitter Fades with B-side Think About It. This is another specialty pressing copy. My next item is the 7-inch US 1981 single release for Stop Dragging My Heart Around with B-side Kind of Woman. There is a 12-inch release for this song as well. Same picture as this copy, but is very hard to find in good condition. A lot of the ones I have found online had a lot of cover wear with a high price tag attached. I'm still on the search for that particular release. My next item is the 7-inch US 1981 single release for Leather and Lace. This copy has leather and lace on both sides, one stereo, the other mono. The picture sleeve I have for the single is not actually for this copy of vinyl that I have. This is for another copy of this single that has leather and lace on side 1 and Bella Donna on side 2. My next item is the repress copy of Stevie Nicks Bella Donna album on CD format. There is no release year for this repress issue. On the back of the CD case, it has the song listings included, as well as a brief overview of all the musicians from other major bands that played on this record, as well as a brief overview of Stevie's contributions to Fleetwood Mac and the hits from Bella Donna. My last item in the Bella Donna collection is the 2016 US Deluxe Reissue Remastered 3-CD set for Bella Donna. If you're a big Stevie Nicks fan, this is a must-have. This 3-CD set includes the original Bella Donna album, remastered of course, early takes, alternate versions, unreleased versions, and songs from movie soundtracks, and the live 1981 recording from the Bella Donna tour. Included with this set is a 22-page booklet that gives a wealth of information into the making of Stevie's Bella Donna album. This is a must-read. If you have this particular CD set and have not read it, I highly recommend that you do. I myself am personally interested in the making of albums, and this is just, again, a fantastic read. I do want to read one insert from this booklet, which explains how Stevie named the album Bella Donna. I had already decided that the record was going to be called Bella Donna. With my previous boyfriend, who was an engineer on Tusk, I had gone to Chile for 6 weeks after finishing recording Tusk. I met his mother, who was just a marvelous lady. She became like Bella Donna to me. She'd been around when the 1973 military coup happened, and had been in love with a man who, when the government fell, was banished to France or faced life in prison. She told me this story one night, and I just decided right there that my first solo record was going to be called Bella Donna. I knew it meant beautiful woman, but also that it's a poisonous root. People use it for healing, but if you take too much, you can die. So I thought, this is the perfect double-edged sword title for the record. So that idea was handed to me on a little silver tray with some toast and blackberry jam by the sweetest lady. She smiles, grateful still. I did reissue this album in 2016 on 180-gram vinyl as well. I have not taken the time to purchase it yet, but I will eventually. Before we get to the conclusion of this video, I just want to jump on here real quick and let you guys know that I just saw word that Rhino Records is re-releasing Stevie Nicks Bella Donna vinyl album, their 2016 remaster, on a new gold vinyl release. The release date is January 17th, 2020, which is next Friday. Looks like it's just the standard vinyl release, again, just on the gold vinyl. So I do plan on picking up this new release, as I do not have the original 2016 remaster from Rhino Records. I do plan to do an unboxing for this record, so do look forward to that. For all you new record collectors and fellow master collectors, as you can see, this is where it can get a little crazy and out of hand, where the record companies constantly push out new re-releases, new remasters, and change one little thing about the release. I'm a sucker for it, so I don't mind, but it does get a little bit crazy and out of hand, as many collectors know and are aware of. But again, I do plan on getting this album, and we'll be doing an unboxing for this, so that way you guys won't have to waste your money and determine whether this is something that you would be interested in purchasing or not. And now on to the conclusion of the video. So I hope everyone enjoyed this look into my Stevie Nicks Bella Donna collection. In the next video, we will be taking a look at her next solo album, The Wild Heart. If you have any questions on any of the items that I have shown today, or any items that I do not have, please feel free to leave them in the comments below. I can consider myself to be somewhat of a Stevie Nicks expert. My question for you guys: what artist or band do you want to collect for in its entirety? Or do you currently have a band or artist that you have an entire collection for? Please let me know in the comments below. I would love to know what artists everyone is interested in collecting for or currently has a collection for. Also, please remember to support artists that you love if it is at all possible from authorized retailers, whether it's a digital copy, a CD copy, or a vinyl copy. Please be sure to support artists that you do enjoy and love to listen to. I hope everyone enjoyed this video. Have a great day, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.